Mr. Sanjeev Shrivastava, hearty congratulations on securing All India rank of 14 in electrical branch in ESE 2021.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Sanjeev, tell us what type of coaching program that you have obtained from our ESE Academy.
I have obtained AS online classes and mains exclusive batches, online test series, and interview guidance program.
Okay, so you have taken from us that online live classes. Did you attend all the classes?
Yes, almost all the classes.
Right. So, how was those classes for your preparation?
So they were excellent and quite supportive.
Okay. Sanjeev, while watching this online live classes, did you prepare any notes for additionally?
Yes, sir. I used to write the notes during the classes only.
Okay, good.
It becomes easier when you revise.
Good, good. Only this running notes, again, you have prepared any short notes additionally?
Sir, short notes I have prepared because they give you ample amount of time. Just before the exams, you can revise them very easily. But if you're not making a short notes, then it will be a difficult task.
Okay, Sanjeev, when did you pass out and which college are you from?
Sir, I passed out in 2018. I am from Silicon Institute of Technology, Bhubaneswar.
Bhubaneswar, 2018 passed out. So this is, how many attempts you have taken to get this 14th rank?
4 attempts.
Fourth attempt?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good, Srivastav. See, in this, to make this long journey toward this engineering services, you need to have some inspiration, some motivation. So, what is your inspiration behind this?
So I was quite interested in electrical engineering, and this was the best way I can serve the country. So I started preparing for that. Initially, I got some failure, but a huge support from my family. You should keep on preparing. That's why I continued to prepare. I was enjoying the subject itself and also enjoying the learning process. And later, I also qualified.
Good. What are your parents?
Sir, my father is a businessman. He
Mother?
owns a printing press.
Mother is?
The mother is no more. She is deceased.
Sorry. Right. So you got good support from the your family members.
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Good, Sanjeev. Sanjeev, in your journey, did you refer to only this running notes? Otherwise, did you refer to textbooks also additionally?
I referred some of the textbooks for power systems and power electronics, BS Bimra. Rather, I then just carried out with the notes and test series questions and previous year questions.
Okay. So previous year's question means, did you refer only the engineering services? Otherwise, civil service question bank also.
I have referred both UPSC, ESE papers and CSE, civil services.
Now, what is the importance of these civil services question papers?
So they make the concepts clearer, more clearer, because in those questions we have more theoretical questions that are not covered in ESE question papers. But in CSE, they go for theoretical questions. So both the aspects gets cleared off. And also the electronics part in the CSE is much more difficult as compared to ESE. Because we have electrical and electronics both included in CSE.
Okay, and so, one more. Yeah, some of the questions you can see common between electrical and electronics also. There are such subjects like control systems, network, digital, analog, like this. Did you refer to only your electrical previous papers, otherwise ECE papers also?
ECE papers also, sir. I've covered 6 years ECE previous year question papers, 10 years electrical engineering, both CSE and ESE.
Okay, good. Sanjeev, when it comes to the prelims preparation, we have one technical and non-technical paper. Non-technical means that is a general studies paper. We have 10 topics there. So tell us what was your approach toward this general studies 10 topics?
I was good in maths and aptitude. Even in this examination, there were 30 questions. My correct were 28. I correctly attempted 28 questions. And that's why my main focus was on maths and aptitude. Then I go for material science and environmental studies because they give me the fixed marks. And after that, project management and other topics I carry now.
What about the extra topics like current affairs, ethics, and ICT and all?
So current affairs, I covered it from the online videos.
And this
Online videos.
ICT, ethics?
So ICT and ethics from the notes that I got from the ESE Academy itself.
Okay, how many marks you would have got from your prelims GS subject?
I got, I don't know exactly.
Okay,
not out, approximately 85, 90 around.
Okay, right. Then you might have got good marks in the technical papers, right?
Yes, sir, it is more than 200.
And one more, Sanjeev, up to your prelims preparation, did you focus only on the prelims type of objective questions? Otherwise, did you solve any mains type of conventional questions also?
No, sir, I did it in parts until prelims. I focused only on prelims objective questions. Then for mains, there were more than 3 months time. I prepared for subjective questions at that time.
Okay. See, when it comes to mains preparation, we have what you call QCA booklet format, and moreover, you need to have a lot of what you call speed and accuracy while solving the conventional questions. So, how did you practice for this mains portion?
Sir, I've taken the test series of two institutes, ESE Academy and MEDESE. And also I have practiced more questions, previous year questions because of practice. And also the question answer booklet makes it easier for the students to answer because you can jump from one question to another very easily in that case. It becomes more easier.
Okay. So, when it comes to the mains examination, in the examination hall, we have to answer 5 questions, right, out of 8. So, how did you choose those questions? Of course, according to your convenience only. Did you attempt first the technical, or I mean, first that compulsory questions, otherwise the optional questions?
In the first paper, the paper 1, I attempted the non-technical part, compulsory questions at the end. While in the second paper, I started attempted it in the first because in first paper I was not knowing the answers of the question number 5. That's why I taken it to the last. And in case of second paper, I knew all the answers. That's why I attempted in first and second.
Yeah. So depending upon the paper, you have to be flexible in choosing the what you call strategy.
Yes, sir, because if we know the answers, we can elaborately answer it and we can fetch maximum marks.
Okay, Sanjeev. See, when it comes to the electrical engineering, many subjects are there. With regard to the paper 1 of the mains, can you name 2 subjects which are highly scoring?
Analog electronics was highly scoring, and also the mathematics part.
Okay, paper 2?
The paper 2, the power systems and machines. So there were direct questions from them.
Okay, right. Could you solve all the questions within the 3 hours time?
Yes, sir.
All the 5 questions you solved?
I could not solve only one question in paper 2, and some answers in question number 5 I didn't know that. That's why I left them. But I had an ample amount of time for solving them.
Right. And moreover, Sanjeev, you need to have what you call thorough revisions. Otherwise, you may tend to forget. So, how did you carry out that revision work?
I used to make the notes of the difficult questions in a copy. That's why, so that I can refer it at the last from the previous year question paper, from the test series, whatever the difficult question I used to get, I take it on a single page or on a single copy so that I can refer it at the last. And also the short notes were with me.
Did you follow any specific schedule for revision work, like a month, weekly, monthly, something as per some timetable?
After every week, I used to revise on Sundays. I used to revise the previous whatever I have learned in 6 days. On Sunday, I used to revise them. And at last, before 10 days, I used to revise, only used to revise didn't learn any new things. Just revision work was carried out.
Okay. Regarding this interview part, I think you have taken interview from ACE Academy also. How was your interview experience?
Sir, it was in line with the ACE Academy because the questions and the interview start were the same as that in the ACE Academy. Because in both the cases, both same questions were asked. In my case, they were ditto the same questions, not a single question variation in 2 to 3 starting questions that were asked by the chairperson. And after that, I became comfortable, and the technical I've covered it a lot because I also failed. Previous time I failed in the interview, not got the good marks, 96 around, I got it. So that's why this time I had thoroughly prepared my uh, technical part. So when I starting, I got the more confidence because same questions were asked. So I also got the tips from the madam that she took my interview, and I just carried it out. And I'm feeling that I've got a good marks in the interview.
Okay. Totally, how many questions you would have answered percentage wise?
So around 80 to 85%.
Sanjeev, so from this long journey towards your engineering series exam preparation, and you are successful candidate now, you got a 14th rank. So from this experience, will you please share a few tips or strategies so that the other aspirants may try to follow if they find it useful?
We should only focus on quality questions, not on quantity. Second thing, prepare short notes. Without short notes, your job is very difficult. And the third thing, keep on preparing because the number of vacancies are reducing and it may create a negative impact. So do not allow any negative ideas in the mind because it will hamper your preparations itself. And we should focus on the marks that are required for qualifying, not on the number of seats. Because in this year also, it would be around 730, 740 the cutoff. And the total marks is 1300. It looks easier to score marks than if we see the seats, and that was around 60. So we should have a positive mindset while preparing.
Okay, but sometimes in this long journey, sometimes you become mentally low and some sort of demotivation, etc. In your case, have you ever come across?
No, sir, I didn't came across anything because I was living my house itself, and they keep me motivated every time. They used to ask me what I am doing, number of questions I solved. Like I have a target of solving, when I was preparing for prelims, I have a target, I will solve 100 questions at least per day. And that was a small competition that I used to keep it with me. One day 100, then 102, then 104, I used to increase that number. And in case of mails, I had that I will solve around 18 to 20 questions per day. And then I used to keep on increasing so that I get small achievements so that my mind keeps on, okay, I am achieving something, I am achieving something. It became motivated itself.
Good, Sanjeev. Very nice to talk to you. I once again congratulate you and
Thank you,
wish
sir.
you all good luck in all your future endeavors.
Okay, thank you, sir.